Hi, this is TapCat. Welcome to part 31, my playthrough of XCOM Enemy Unknown on Classic Ironman difficulty. First thing we're going to do is start research on a plasma pistol. I'd considered doing that before, but I didn't really think it was important. We're going to go ahead and do it though, because we're heading into the final mission.
Incoming transmission.
We are extremely impressed with the progress of the XCOM project thus far, Commander. Your recent results were beyond our expectations.
That's great.
And that is not a statement this council makes lightly. We will be in touch, Commander.
We will not bother with that.
I appreciate your efforts to support the research team, Commander. I've already put the new recruits to work in the lab.
Do we care about improved pistol 3? Oh, is it instant? 7 days. I don't know if I care. I guess I'll just skip it. So, we'll go ahead and buy some plasma pistols. I don't think there's any reason to not just max out and just give everybody one. I virtually never use pistols, but I mean, it's the final mission. We're literally just going to spin this up and go right. So the Gollop chamber is done now.
Gollop chamber online.
Okay. So all I was going to say is, it's not like we need to save money or save alloys or any of that stuff. I mean, we have everything we need. We are going to go and, do this mission. Particularly for him, I want him to have one. Well, I guess I didn't need 6. Again, it doesn't matter. Okay. Sure. Give him one. Give him one. And that's it, right? Alright. So, yeah, let's go to the chamber.
This is it. Once our volunteer enters the chamber, there is no turning back. This is what we've been working towards this whole time. We likely will not be able to make any developments beyond this point.
Let me just make sure that nobody is... Okay. Would have really stunk if we had a soldier that we needed in the infirmary. Okay.
With each of our major victories, we have encountered incrementally more powerful aliens. After the first alien craft was shot down, there began a campaign of terror. The alien forces were led by a sectoid commander, a powerful psionic creature. Upon capturing the hyperwave beacon, we detected a cloaked ship carrying a being of incredible psionic power. Having captured the device it sacrificed itself to protect, an immense alien ship has now appeared within our atmosphere. We can only assume that a being of even greater psionic power is on board this vessel. We have already pushed human evolution so far, and I fear where the next step will take us. But our enemy leaves us with no other choice. A new type of weapon is required.
At long last, you have succeeded where we have failed.
All right. let's put the team together here. So I've been debating, excuse me, exactly who to bring. It's not really a mystery for most of the spots. What it really comes down to is we have 5 colonels, and they are all coming. And then we have support and a heavy, who are both majors. Now the heavy would be our 3rd, and I don't really feel like we need 3 heavies. At the same time, the support is our 2nd support, and I don't necessarily believe we need that either. What I really wanted was a 2nd assault, but we're not going to get that. So I actually am thinking that the raw firepower of bringing the heavy is, what I want to do. It's very strange that when my it's off by 1. I have to move mouse to loadout to get to customize and so forth. That is so weird. Alright, so he's fine. Anyway, yeah, I've seriously been thinking that I should just bring both. Or I should bring 3. Oh, I see what it did. And that would mean I need to buy another plasma, heavy plasma. Again, it's not like I can't afford it. It's really weird. I've never experienced a bug quite like this. Yeah, my mouse is just off for everything. All right. That actually works. I do not even pretend to understand this. Okay. So, I think that's going to be our squad. So, we definitely want Deadshot. Bring this guy. Bring Blaine. But let's not put him... Oh, come on. I don't know. I may actually have to pause the recording and reboot, because if I can't do stuff in here. Alright, now why is it's working? Oh, okay. I get it. I thought it was the mouse, but in reality, I forgot. It forces you to have the volunteer in that exact slot. So it is not, in fact, a bug. What is the color on his armor? Number 12. All right. We'll make all of the heavies look the same, so that's fine. Alright, the other thing I was also toying with is ditching his alloy cannon for a plasma rifle. I actually think I'm going to do that. I'm not really a big one for running up in the first place, and that's really where the alloy cannon comes into its own, is when you get right up on top of guys. It's basically a high-tech shotgun.
You hear our voice, new one. Now listen well. Long have we watched and waited. So many promising subjects, so many failed efforts, and now, after untold trials, the new one emerges to face the rigors of our collective. An enduring physical form, paired with an equally adept mental capacity, the rarest of traits, finally within our grasp.
Whoops, 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 whoops. Oh, wrong one, actually. I meant to put him there. Well, I'm not going to worry about it. And I just ended the turn rather than do Overwatch because nothing's going to happen to us in this room. All right. I don't remember the exact trigger point here.
Look sharp.
All right.
Rolling up.
I was thinking we might be able to kind of line up here. Yeah, I don't really mind doing this.
Target still up.
Too bad. I was hoping I would at least trash some of his cover. I don't believe any of this. Oh, it actually can work, I guess. I don't suppose I can rift him. Alright, let's just do that.
As we had hoped, the new one has surpassed all that have come before.
So that's interesting.
Great confidence, so
He actually has pretty decent resistance to the psionic power. I wasn't sure anything had that.
I'm about to start keeping score.
All right. That was not super difficult. Oh, that's right. Cyber discs. So I think what I want to do is move up with him in an effort to see them, and I can't. Alright. So they're not really activated. Well, if that's the case, I am perfectly content to bring him up. And let's see. I do wish, you know, there was more actual cover around here. I just think what we'll do is we'll put everybody on Overwatch. And it's going to be pretty tough for a disc to come out. I do not like leaving anybody there to, you know, take a uncovered shot. I think I'll move back here. Now, hopefully I'm not mistaken about how this works. I believe they're not activated. I guess I don't know that for an absolute fact. So if I'm wrong, that's going to kind of stink. I could use a smoke grenade. I don't think I need to. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I would have preferred not wasting this on the drone, I have to admit.
Watch the flanks.
I'm not too worried about that.
Another attempt. This one inspired 2 subjects, each with a caring weakness.
So as long as he doesn't fire,
In the hopes of a symbiotic.
I'm not really worried about them. I feel like... Oh, is he going to fire? He's going to throw a grenade. Okay, well... Yeah, if I'd known that, I might have handled this slightly differently. But it is what it is. Okay. Well, I think we're going to go for the actual disc rather than a drone. And that was pretty good. Now, I would, you know, if I could see both, I would leave somebody else to, you know, mop up. But given that all he can see is the drone and the disc, we'll just take out the disc.
Kill confirmed.
And now one of the two is gone. And so now what we want to do oops, wrong one. So we'll go ahead and do rapid fire. Alright, we did 8. That's fine. And can he see him? Not with that. And he can't see him either? Really? Huh, that does actually surprise me a little bit. Well, let's go down here. I'm not worried about the drone. Alright, I do wish I had a better shot at him, but... There we go.
Bye-bye.
So now the main thing is we just want to wipe out the discs. Discs. Drones. And other than that, I think we're pretty much good to go. I believe we have a few sectoids down here. Nothing that I am tremendously worried about. Put a couple guys on Overwatch. Yeah, I thought there should be at least one more drone.
No, shot wide. I'll get him next time.
They're on the move.
All right. Well, I'm more interested
Kick this sucker off.
Yeah, that's what I wanted. So they want to run back to the corner and hide. I understand that. And I think I will just try to kill one of them. Doesn't really matter which. Alright. I'll go ahead and let this guy take a shot at him.
X-ray down.
And I don't really want to subject him to damage if I can help it. Let's just have my sniper kill these guys. Or at least one of them.
Taken care of.
Okay. And yep, that works for me.
I'm about to start keeping score.
And I believe that clears this room, and we can move on. I suppose it's possible there's another drone or something like that, but again, that's not really a concern. Oh, I see. We need to do a little bit of reloading. That is also fine. Might as well just do that for her now.
Possessed of a certain brilliance, they were marred by their cowardice and frailty, which made them cruel and ultimately useless.
Let me just make sure that there's nothing over here. Okay, there isn't. That is what I thought. And unfortunately at this point, he has to land. I'm not going to get a lot of airborne time here for him. And I'm not going to use a heal yet. I only have 3 charges and nobody is down more than 5, so we will save that up for a bit. Reload. And I'll just reload again, and then we'll kind of move up more as a group.
Let's do this.
Actually, where's my sniper? Yeah, there he is. So, in fact, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to move him up. And then I'm just going to end the turn. I won't fool around with Overwatch and all that. Alright. So now we will move.
Enemy spotted.
One faces a great foe and an equally great disappointment. When their organic form failed to evolve, it was given the strength of a machine, creating this merciless, fearless killer, a fate worse than death.
I suppose what I probably ought to have done... What I don't like is that there's literal 0 cover here. But I'm going to go ahead and use run and gun and just move over here. Try not to trigger anymore. Well, I triggered more. That's alright. I have others. Others to shoot.
Watch the flanks.
So, alright, before I do that, let's see. Oh god, did I already... I put most of the others on Overwatch. That was really good thinking. So he cannot see... Let me see if this works. Nope. Alright. Well, then I'll put him on Overwatch too, I guess. Yeah, that was pretty bad, I think. Guess I'll bring him here. Can I see him now? No. And I can't use Mind Fray. I can't do anything like that. Alright. What are the odds that I kill that guy? They're not bad. I think I try. Oh, the odds just got a lot worse. Alright, so that was probably a poor move. But, yeah, we have a lot of reaction fire, so...
Missed.
Might get lucky. There we go. So the most dangerous one's down. Now, I do hope... Okay, good. If he'd have thrown a grenade, that would have been way, way more ugly. So I'm actually pretty happy with how that turned out, ultimately. And this is an easy kill.
Dead and gone.
And that's that. And so, having done that, and used up a bunch of people's fire for the turn, I think all I want to do is just put everybody on Overwatch, and then we'll start moving forward next turn. Because there's more in this room. Alright. So let's see. Before I do anything else, let's move her here, I guess. And we'll move him. Yeah, there really isn't a lot of great cover out here. I don't want to dash. I'll just move him here. That's fine.
Look sharp. Enemies rolling up.
Okay, another floater. And we don't have good line of sight, so that's fine. But I can just put these guys that are up front onto Overwatch. It's not like these things, something like a floater is incredibly dangerous to me. I don't want to move up any farther, so I'll just go here. And for him, I think I'll just go ahead and reload. And Overwatch. He has so little health that just one hit is going to kill him. Alright, he got away with that one.
Damn it. Enemy is still alive.
Well, it's two. I think Deadshot's going to get his in a second. I think that's going to be it.
No, that is not good.
Yep.
In hell.
Okay, that's another floater down. And now it's our turn. So I'm going to move up. I think that's going to trigger a couple more floaters down at the end.
They're shifting their attack.
Yes, they are. I, however, am not terribly concerned about that.
Dead and gone.
Okay. And she can't see the other one, right? Actually, can Deadshot see him? Yes. Alright, let's just kill him.
Got him. Ready to engage.
We're green to go.
A curious endeavor, the search for the gift in the most unsavory of beings. They were little more than insects when their uplift began, and in became the most dangerous of predators, incapable of direction. They were deemed fit only to breed and die.
I have to say, fighting chrysalids when they're not up close to you, not really that scary.
Long was our search, and now, with success so close at hand, we witness the fruits of our...
Where are they dragging it over here? Is there any... No? Alright. I thought there might be another alien over there. So, a couple of our guys have already fired. So I think all I want to do is just kind of get through this turn. If anybody needs to reload, we'll do that. But basically we're just looking at moving up next turn. And I believe this room is clear now. Okay, I probably don't want to get out too far in front, just in case I am mistaken about that. But so far, so good. Alright, I will be utterly reckless and move him up here. Yeah. So this place, unlike most, doesn't really have patrols or anything like that. Everything is kind of pre-positioned and you move forward to trigger it.
Back online.
So that's why we don't have to worry so much about always being on Overwatch or being afraid to dash. As long as you're not moving into once you've cleared out a room, as long as you're not moving into a new one, you're actually pretty safe. So if memory serves, this is the Thin Man room. And we will be fighting a few of them. But as we've seen from some of our more recent missions, that isn't quite as scary as it used to be. I guess I'll just leave him here for the moment. And we'll bring him up. Well, it wasn't exactly what I expected, but I think it'll do. Alright. Okay, so we'll go ahead and move in and trigger these things.
Let's take them out.
Yep. Interesting. Ran right out of the room. So I think we're just going to do this in a fairly 43%. So my alternatives here are I can just shoot at him, but I do have, you know, less than a 50-50 chance of getting this. Or I can go on Overwatch, which I think is what I'm going to do. If he wants to shoot at me through full cover, whatever. If he tries to get closer or flank me or something, then even with the penalty, once he's moved out from full cover, I'll probably have a better chance to hit him. And I'll do the same thing here. I could move forward, but with that one going out of the room, I think we can count on him shooting from this angle and potentially trying to flank us. So while I'm not super worried about these guys, I don't want to go out of my way to make myself vulnerable either. I'll move him here for now. And Overwatch seems unlikely to be useful, but that's fine. And I guess I'll just leave him where he's at. And ditto. I could ghost up, I guess, and go forward. Maybe I'll do that next turn if I need to. And I'll just leave him in Overwatch. If something's dumb enough to run right in front of him, so be it. So yeah, he just stayed where he was and fired, which is just a waste. That is fine with me. So let's have him go here. And now we're going to flank him, although now that I see... that's actually kind of a crappy shot. So, what if I do this? What if I just move him here? Kill him. Actually, I guess I don't want to move him. I always have to remind myself that the poison factor. So you don't want to literally be on the tile adjacent. So let's go here. Yeah. I should have thought about him being on Overwatch. Yeah, that was damage I did not need to take. If nothing else, I should have killed the other one. That one first.
And gone.
Okay, so what we want to do is use run and gun. And I don't think I want to actually go into
Enemy spotted.
the room, because I don't want to risk triggering anything else. Let's just give ourselves more chances here. Alright. So that is that. Now, did I see 2 down here or 1? It looks like there's only 1. So, what's the best way? Well, I don't mind bringing him here. Or her, I should say. And should I hunker down or Overwatch? I think I'll just do Overwatch. And now that I think about it, he probably is not going to be able to see him. Nope, he can't. Alright, then I'm just going to bring him over here out of harm's way. I don't want him taking any damage at all if he doesn't have to. He, on the other hand, should be able to see him and get a very decent shot. Yes, I would call that very decent. Okay, and if I'm not mistaken, That is the end of this room, although it is possible there's one more thin man down this way, but there isn't. Okay. So let's mind the poison. Can I even get him? No, not really. Alright, I'm just going to end the turn here. Okay, good. The poison's gone. So I'll move him here. And this room is going to be a little bit higher power level. We're going to have to take on some mutons and a berserker, I believe. So still the person with the most damage still has 15 health, I think. I guess since he started with less, he's the worst off in that department. Well, I'll have to watch that because I definitely don't want him getting killed and having all 3 med kits kind of go to hell. Okay. Let's see if it's possible to come out here without triggering. No, it's not. Okay. So what I'm actually pretty tempted to do is just go into ghost mode and then maybe step up here or even just stay where I'm at. I'd like to trigger, what I'd like is for these guys to move forward thinking the coast is clear, and then we just use them to, tear them up next turn. I think I'd do that.
See ya.
So let's put him on Overwatch. Let's put... Maybe I don't want anyone visible as you approach from here because they could stop and fire. I'm going to actually move her here. There's no way anyone's coming up those stairs and in one turn coming far enough to do anything to her. Oh, that's right. I forgot. I have to worry about them coming over here too. Yeah, I didn't necessarily set this up as well as I could have. So let's do this. I'll move him here and put him on Overwatch. He'll have perfect cover from behind that. And I guess again I can kind of put him over here, also on Overwatch. And I don't want him on Overwatch really. I think what I'll do is I'll just reload. Might as well do something productive. Deadshot, I will leave where he's at. And is that it? Yeah. So I probably did not position as well as I could have, but I think it'll be okay.
Incoming fire.
Yeah. Okay. So at least we know where one of them is holed up. And he may be kind of hard to get to. What if I use him? What I don't like about this, I go over here, I have no cover, and I don't know where that other one is. So that is a bit of a scary prospect. It's a long way back if I try to send somebody to come up and flank this guy. Alternatively, I could just rift him, but rifting one Mouton seems fairly horrific. What's my odds here? 65%, and I have 2 shots. Alright, I think it totally makes sense to take 1 shot.
He's down.
Yeah, that worked out pretty perfectly, actually. Because then I have the option of suppressing him, or if he's wounded, I can mind fray, I can do all kinds of stuff. So as it is, what we'll probably do is just put him on suppression. Well, I think I know what to do. Let's see if a battle scanner would help us here. Because I'd like to know where that Mouton is. Alright, now I know where he is. So, he's got protection, I mean, that is for sure. Oh, actually, he doesn't have tremendous protection now that I look at it. So if I bring him over to here, I certainly would have a good chance to kill him. The problem is if I don't think anybody else is close enough. And then what do I do? So maybe what I should do is I could ghost her up. I guess I don't even have to ghost her right now. But if I move her here, I'm just thinking basically I could put each of them into ghost mode. And then next turn, move for the attack. Sure. Do I have any better way? Can he... Well, that's the thing. I don't really want to send him out to flank anybody. Because even if he fires at the Mouton and hits him, there's no guarantee he kills him. Did I already put him on Overwatch? I guess I did. Alright. Well, I think I'll just move him here. That's a little dodgy since he's blocking the door. And I'm just going to put all 3 of them into ghost mode.
Time to disappear.
At this point, I have enough guys up forward. I don't really see myself getting punished for this. I'll reload, that's fine. The last thing I want him to do is break cover. I think. Actually, that's an interesting point. Maybe, no, because I don't want them, they don't have cover. I don't want them revealing themselves.
disappear.
Alright. Well, I was hoping he would come the other way, but he didn't. So what that means is we don't really have a choice but to move up. So that's fine. I will move here. I'm not sure if that's going to reveal the other mutons or not. I believe there is another group. Okay, it didn't. I was hoping it would be higher than that. That's kind of crappy, but let's try it. Okay, good. So now the trick is to kill the Berserker. And I think what I want to do... Tell me I didn't just move him. I did just move him. I actually did not mean to do that. That just really wrecked me. So basically the only thing I can do with him now is get him out of the way. That sucks. I just wasted his first move. So now I'm not even 100% sure I can do what I wanted to do was send somebody over to the stairs, shoot at him, pull him up, you know, make it so the next one could fire at him, and so on. Kind of set up a chain reaction. But yeah, that just really screwed me. So it's a lot more dicey now as to whether I can even do it. But it comes down to is, I guess, can the Berserker come up the stairs, come up and nail him? And if he can, then it's a lot more important to try and do this. I really wanted her to get 2 full rounds off at him. And now I can't do it. Now neither of those 2 heavies is going to get to do it. So that was very bad. Well, I guess we just have to do what we can do here. This is just so not how I wanted it to go. Alright, let's try it. Okay, that's a good start. This is pretty high risk, though, I have to admit. Okay, that'll help. Yeah, that'll help a lot. Deadshot can't see him yet. Wait, he can't see him? Seriously? Oh, that sucks. Alright. Well. Blaine, I'm counting on you, buddy. And I know you're not going to let me down. Now, does Mind Fray work on him? Only 78% chance. I'm actually not crazy about it. I was going to say about an 8% chance of that not working. So I still had a chance because I could have equipped Deadshot's pistol and moved up with him. And I certainly would have been willing to do that. Push comes to shove. Okay, now I believe there's another group of mutons off to the right. Yep.
controlled breed, and yet they are incapable of brilliance, of independence. They will never be more than primitive warriors, serving only to fight and die, as did those who came before them.
Doing it the easy way. Rift. Okay. So now we actually do have a bit of an interesting choice here in that the next room we have to fight sectopods, which do pretty massive damage, and they're followed by Muton elites. So the question is, do I heal up now with med kit charges that are capable of healing 10 and nobody has more than 5? But at the same time, we have a bunch of guys like, at 8, 10 health. They could easily get one-shotted by sectopods. Then again, I don't even know. If you're at like 15, you might be easily one-shotted by sectopods. I'm not sure. Alright, well, I think I'm just going to end this turn. And then we'll move forward. So if I remember right, they're like, yeah, they're right up here. And then if you want to try to flank them, you can go that way. So we want to move forward, but we want to be careful about how much we move forward. And I guess if I'd have really been thinking, what I probably should have done was bring Deadshot in here earlier and put him in the air. I was worried about triggering the other Muton group. Alright. And I'm not really worried about dashing at the moment. Pretty okay with that. And what I'm thinking we're going to do is we'll probably use Ghost again and move all 3 heavies up here. And then I have to make sure, I guess, that I get Deadshot. I've probably left him back too far. Let me see. Can I still move him? Yes. I mean, I definitely don't want to get crazy. Okay. And I don't have a whole lot of moves left either. So here's a question. How far up? Oh, yeah. Okay, let's just end this turn. So here's what I wanted to say. Alright, so we don't really have a good, clean run up front. So what I want to do is make sure we stay back enough that we don't reveal ourselves. Because that would just be super unfortunate. Okay. And I'm not worried about grouping too much at the moment. Because, again, I intend to use stealth. And basically the goal is this. We're going to use 3 heavies and a sniper to just utterly destroy the sectopods before they have their first opportunity to fire. And I do believe that that will work. If it doesn't work, it's not going to be fun times for us. I'll just leave him, I guess, back a little ways. Not really sure what his role in the fight is going to be. So, I'll just reload. It doesn't matter. So, again, I should probably move him up a little bit more. I want to make sure he has an angle on these stupid things. Alright, I probably don't want to go up even one tile further. So we're going to end the turn right here. Oh, you know, yeah. Duh. Let's do this. Let's get our money's worth. I've gotten so little value out of the battle scanner power because I'm just no good at using it. Yep, he's got him. So we have a plan. Am I still on the same turn? I could have sworn I started a new turn. I guess I haven't. That's very weird. But these are the only two that can do anything. Alright. Yeah, I don't know if I screwed something up there, but I must have. Somehow these four all skipped their turn. And I don't really understand why. Okay. We're not skipping this one. We're moving these guys up in full ghost mode. And next turn, we all open fire. And I guess now that I'm doing this, I realize I didn't even necessarily have to do it this way. But we're going to. Wait, he can only see one? That's not awesome. Alright. Let's try this. I just realized all three heavies can't do this, not invisibly. So what that means is because Blaine doesn't have psi armor, so at least he can go up one tile closer, or she. Okay, she's got both. Blaine is going to have to stay back for the moment and move up next turn. It just means he's going to get one less shot. Oh my god, I forgot. I forgot. So this is what's so bad about talking and doing at the same time. Alright, we still have all our shots. That's fine. Let's just do it. Oh, he can only see one now? That's very weird. I guess just for the sake of maintaining invisibility, I don't know. I think I'll just use Deadshot for this kill, since he can't see the other one. Alright, so we have one less sectopod to worry about. Let's try to kill him. That's so bad though, so I only get, well, alright. It's just only getting one shot per heavy. I hate that. I had the whole plan. I sat there and ranged everybody perfectly. And then I get distracted and screw it up. But it all works. In the end, we got there.
That we were justified in our efforts. This will bring about our redemption and usher in our future.
Oh, it's weird when it does that. It doesn't come back to me. I'm thinking there's still something going to happen, but there really is not. So I'll just move him up. We might as well have somebody on Overwatch. And I guess I'll do the same thing with him. I guess the good news is we at least have one secret weapon. They won't know he's there. I don't know. I'm actually pretty okay sitting tight for the moment. Maybe that is the wrong thing, but I think our Overwatch is going to be pretty devastating. So when they start moving forward, they're going to die. Okay, there it is. Ouch. See, I don't get how he moves into our field of view and we don't fire. Or, yeah, well, obviously she can see him. He cannot. Disappointing. These stupid things block the way. Well, alright. What's his health? I'm not real excited about having her take that shot with 6 health left. I guess it's stupid though. I take 1 and then move her. And I can even ghost. Wow. I put a beating on him. The other thing I can do is move him here. He can see him. That's interesting. Wait, then can't this guy see him? So funny how small that window is. Alright, I might as well just take the shot. I was going to heal her, but if that thing's dead, then he's really not going to get a lot done. So maybe what I should do is move him here and put him on Overwatch. And Overwatch. Overwatch. And in her case, I actually think I am just going to go into ghost mode.
Now you see me?
And then I'm going to heal her next turn, I'm pretty sure.
Rock and roll!
Alright, let's see if we can get the next one before he puts the hurt on somebody. No, he's going to throw a grenade and do serious damage to a bunch of guys. Or he'll throw a grenade and do no damage to anybody. Okay. I'm pretty okay with that, actually. I'm trying to figure out is like, oh, he can actually, he can actually see him now. He has a crap chance to hit him. Ah, that was too quick. Does Deadshot have a chance? No. These guys are picking their angle based solely on that, I think. Of course she can see him. He has an okay shot, but that means once again I'm not healing her. Well, I might as well take the shot. Nope, not good enough.
Next time.
Alright. Let's see. Is this Cook? So how far can he run? Not far enough for guaranteed run and gun. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to go ghost mode.
See ya.
And then we'll dash over there. I want to get him in position for next turn to kill him. It'll be a little more awkward if the guy goes into Overwatch or something like that, because I have used my last Ghost. Oh, no, what am I talking about? He's got lightning reflexes, so it really doesn't matter a ton. I want to bring somebody over here. What I don't want to do is put him in position to get creamed behind half cover. So I'll just hunker down. And then I think what I'll do, I'll just use suppression on him. I think that's pretty good. And he's not doing anything productive, so I'll just do that. And as far as Blaine goes, we'll just keep him back out of harm's way. Alright, not shockingly, he did not do a whole lot. Let's see if Cook can just finish this. I might as well use his normal movement first and see what kind of rapid fire I get. 57%. It's not exactly what I'm looking for. There really is no good safe place, so we're just gonna go all out here. Wow, that's actually not as good as I was hoping, but whatever. Yeah, he actually missed. So we have to get another shot from somebody. And I think the surest way to do that is to just have her suppress. That's 3 damage.
Suppressing.
He's dead. Yeah, and we could have had Blaine use the psionic power. We had a few ways to get him. So it wasn't quite as dangerous as it seems. That's going to pretty much do it, I think, for his jetpack, I'm afraid. So now I'm going to heal her because she's definitely at a low ebb.
Man up and get back out there.
And then I have 2 more charges, and I think it makes all the sense in the world to use them before we go into the last room, because that is where we're at. So I have 3 soldiers. Well, I think what we're going to do, 3 soldiers who are wounded, I mean to say. I think it only makes sense to not heal the support guy, Blake, because once he uses the last charge of his med kit, he is the least important guy. So he's the one who will be least productive in terms of dealing raw massive damage. Oh, I shouldn't have moved him forward like that, I guess. He and Cook need to get healed. But that's alright. We're going to have to kind of regroup up here anyway. And essentially waste a few turns, I'm sorry to say. So I might as well just come back this way. And I'll reload. There's no point wasting turns later. Alright, Robinson, she's healed up, so that is fine. Wow, hopefully Blake can get over there that fast too. So let's bring Deadshot up. And yeah, he won't be able to heal this turn, but we'll get him next time. All right. Okay, she needs to reload pretty badly.
Oh, yeah.
And actually, I should just do this. Let's heal you.
Good as new.
Now, I swear I saw somebody else with a not full rifle. I guess it's just Blake, so that kind of sucks because he already has another turn of healing he needs to do. Alright. And there you go, Sparky.
Nothing's broken. You're fine.
And we'll just kill one more turn. And then start moving guys forward. And I don't see any reason to go slow. There's nothing up here. So I definitely don't regret my choice to bring the extra heavy as opposed to the extra support. You know, this is a big place. You fight a lot of aliens, but if you know the layout decently well and you manage the encounters, I don't even think I did that great a job of managing them. And still, I haven't really taken all that much damage. So we're going into this last room with only one soldier, not at full health. I consider that to be, you know, more than acceptable. And, you know, that I would much rather have the extra firepower of that heavy, if we need it, than the extra support. Because at the end of the day, he is not going to be hitting all that hard. He just isn't. So the only thing really that I wish was different is that he was a colonel and not a major. And if I had gotten him earlier, I would have made that happen. I would have gladly substituted the female heavy out once she made colonel and brought him into the mix. But as it is, yeah, it's fine. All right. Now, I don't remember the exact spot. Oh, I have to move forward with him, huh? Alright, so if I come up the bare minimum to do this, I don't think it triggers. No. Good. Good. I think when I moved into the other one, with the mutons. I was confusing it with this. I was thinking that if we just barely entered, we wouldn't trigger that, the first encounter, and of course we did. Or I probably would have been, you know, positioned a little bit differently going into that, but it all worked out. I want, well, actually, I guess before I move him there, we'll move this guy here. And I'll just move Deadshot right here. Now, what does this do? Remove Mind Fray and Panic and boost their will. That's not that great, actually. Let me do this way. Telekinetic field, create for 4 turns. Okay. Four-turn cooldown. Oh, okay. So telekinetic field only lasts through the enemy turn. Psi inspiration lasts for 2 turns. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the inspiration right now, just in case things don't go as planned next turn. And we need, you know, we need to use, I'm sorry, not we need to use. We give them a chance to mind control us. Is that one guy covered? I can't tell. Well, it doesn't really matter. I'm going to use it. Whatever we get out of it, we get out of it. And then we'll just go ahead and put everybody on Overwatch. And then next turn, I intend to get this party started.
Reloaded.
So this has been pretty interesting. I mean, we're now in the final room. I'm pretty sure we're going to win, although God knows that's a dangerous thing to say. But when you look at where we were not so long ago, I mean, it's just amazing that we even have a chance to win this playthrough. I really thought we were probably just dead. Oh my God, that didn't trigger it. I thought it would. Crap. Well, that may mean the psionic thing was kind of wasted. I'll move him up. I want to trigger this. So I can't skip this.
Behold the greatest failure of the Imperial ones. We who failed to ascend as they thought we would. We who were cast out. We who were doomed to feed on the gift of lesser beings. As we sought to uplift them, to prepare them for what lies ahead.
It's our turn. So, let's go ahead and shoot some rockets. All right, that's a good start. And let's use his. Okay. Nice thing about the rockets, it can't be reflected back at you. So the Mouton Elites are done now. And then I think what I really want to do is just use Rift to kind of finish the job on him. Oh, if I can. I can't. Well, that is disappointing. Alright, then let me try him. What kind of health has this guy got? 11. Alright, that's asking a lot for one shot, but what's my percent? Wow, 49. Can I run and gun? Where am I going to get to? I mean, he doesn't have cover, but I'm not really getting up very far, so I don't think that's that good. So I guess I can move this guy up and take a shot with him. I can even take a pistol shot with him. And of course, I can do a rocket for him. Maybe I should save him for telekinetic field. If, alright, let's just take this shot. See what happens. Okay. Nothing good. And what have I got? That's right, I can't see anyway, so not a lot. If I move him up here, will he even be able to see him? I'll certainly have an aim penalty. At least I'm pretty sure. Let's move him here. I don't know if this is a better or a worse spot. 50%. So does that mean I picked up 1%? Let's just do it. Alright. That's pretty good. I would just so much rather use Rift, but whatever. So, yep, I guess that's as good as anything.
Check your position. Rock off course. Going hot.
Okay, that wasn't very helpful actually. So let's move him here and see if I can get a shot with the pistol. I can't. I can see him, but I can't do anything else. So we'll put him... is Hunker Down going to do me any good against these guys? Because they're just going to use their mental whammy. So this is pretty dangerous because basically if they mind control my volunteer, I'm just kind of screwed. Okay, that's actually not the worst. Wow. Wow, that's getting ugly. Are you kidding me? Are 3 guys? Wow. Wow, that is something. So the only one that he can see... Well, we're just going all out to kill the ethereal. I mean, there's no other acceptable target here. Crap, how do I tell? Yeah, that's the one, right? Yeah, okay. So 33% sucks, but I mean... Oh, wait. Ah, stop it. Yeah, not quite far enough. That's a shame. Okay. Let's see what happens. Good things. Oh, that's interesting.
Without us, what are you?
So the guys who were mind controlled all died as some sort of psychic backlash. It doesn't matter though. This is the part that matters. We win.
What the hell is happening?
The ship itself is behaving like a dying star. Becoming a black hole. At this distance, the Earth will be consumed.
Central, I'm bugging out. The package is not on board. Waited as long as I could, sir.
Sir, the alien ship is in motion.
What direction? What direction?
Up.
All right. Well, what a long, strange trip it's been. Easily I sank to the lowest lows. There's my achievement unlocked. No looking back for beating Ironman. I think it's, as much as anything, a testament to the power of the late game armor and weapons that we were able to bounce back like that, because the way our squad was so depleted, no question it helped that we still had Deadshot and Blaine in the group, who were relatively high level. But to have to groom the other 4 guys up from basically nothing like that, yeah, if we were still wearing carapace armor and stuff, I think that would have been pretty darn ugly. But as I say, I feel like in a lot of ways I played worse because my attention was fractured between recording, commentating, trying to think of what I'm doing, and at the same time explaining why I'm doing it. So in one sense, I'm not really happy with this playthrough, but then the flip side is I am kind of proud of battling back from that level of adversity. I don't want to overstate it or anything. We didn't cure cancer here, but we definitely got our butts handed to us good and hard, and we didn't just crawl in a hole. We got back into it, so that's pretty cool. Actually, the amazing thing is, I don't know how accurate some of these stats are, but with all our casualties, we hired 22 soldiers, and the average out there in the world is 27. I mean, I feel like I had just a ridiculous number of casualties, and yet apparently I had less than average. So that's kind of funny. I also noticed we had fewer days than average until the final mission. And I felt, the opposite, that this was a very long playthrough, that I had way more missions than I would have otherwise needed to have, simply trying to rebuild my squad. You see, some of these, this is why I don't trust the numbers, because some of them are just so obviously wrong. I don't know what kind of bug this is, but I'm pretty sure the average number of engineers per game is not 318,000. All right. Anything else of particular interest here? Probably not. All right, so it's just going to play the credits. I guess that's it. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you the next playthrough, I hope.